The Los Angeles Lakers finally have their full roster together. Luka Doncic is healthy. Austin Reeves is rolling. DeAndre Ayton is settling into his role. And on Tuesday night, the biggest return arrived. LeBron James stepped on the floor for the first time this season. The Lakers put up 140 points in a win over the Utah Jazz, with James logging 11 points, 12 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal in just under 30 minutes. He played within the flow, kept the offense moving, and let Doncic, Reeves, and Ayton carry the scoring load, each finishing with 20-plus for the third straight game. But inside the building, the focus isn't only on how James looked in his return. It's about how often he plays from here on out. A Lakers source is hoping James makes a specific sacrifice this season, and it has nothing to do with shot attempts. Lakers insider says team wants LeBron to prioritize longevity. During an appearance on ESPN's NBA Today, Lakers insider Dave McMenamin explained that people inside the organization want James to slow down his regular season pace and think long-term after battling lingering sciatica. McMenamin said the team wants James to focus on staying healthy first, conditioning second, and availability third. The big question moving forward is not just, can LeBron stay healthy and keep the sciatica from coming back, but whether he can regain his wind and keep his body in the best shape to make it to the finish line, McMenamin said. The Lakers believe the best path is strategic rest, selective nights off, avoiding stress on the back, and maybe skipping back-to-backs even if it costs him something historically significant. Awards eligibility may complicate things this season. James has made an All-NBA team for 21 straight seasons. It's one of the most absurd streaks in league history. But under the NBA's new rules, a player must appear in at least 65 games to be eligible for awards. James has already missed 14. McMenamin spelled it out clearly. LeBron can only miss 3 more games between now and the end of the regular season to be eligible for All-NBA. A source told him, "At 41, I'd rather LeBron skip back-to-backs, but we'll see how that aligns with his plans to be eligible for All-NBA once again." The Lakers want him fresh in April. James may want to keep one of the longest streaks in league history alive. Those two goals don't perfectly fit together. What the Lakers need from LeBron this season. James doesn't need to be the player he was at 28. Doncic is the offensive engine. Reeves gives them another initiator. Ayton anchors the interior. And the rest of the roster is built to lighten the load. But the Lakers still need James in the moments that matter. Late in games, they need his control and composure. On defense, they rely on his purpose and physicality. And when the playoffs start, they need him healthy. To get that version, they may need him to sacrifice something he has never sacrificed before. Games played. Not shots. Not touches. Possessions aren't the issue. Availability is. And for the first time since arriving in Los Angeles, the team sounds like it is preparing for a season where LeBron plays less so he can matter more. Bronny James says he's learning how to play without the ball, and Los Angeles Lakers coach J.J. Redick is the one pushing him there. After a wave of early season injuries forced Redick to use Bronny for 10 games, the 21-year-old son of LeBron James returned to the G League on Friday and immediately showed the progress Redick has demanded. The second-year guard scored 15 points on 5 of 10 shooting, added 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals in the South Bay Lakers' 115-95 win over the Santa Cruz Warriors. It was an efficient and assertive performance that addressed the very issue Redick recently exploded at him over, being too hesitant to shoot. Bronny James. JJ wants me to learn how to play off the ball. Bronny credited Redick for steering him toward a more modern NBA skill set, especially as a complementary guard next to stars like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. "I'm trying to focus now on bettering myself off the ball," Bronny told reporters. "Me and JJ have talked about all the ball handlers on the parent team, so I have to learn how to be effective off the ball. Have a .5 mentality, shoot the ball when I have open shots and try to get better at that." Bronny emphasized that Redick wants him to shoot decisively, move quicker, and impact the game without dribbling deep into traffic. Lakers send Bronny to G League to fix shooting struggles. With the Lakers now fully healthy, Bronny became the odd man out of the rotation. In 10 NBA games, He averaged 2.1 points and 1.8 assists, but his biggest challenge has been poor shooting, 29.6% from the field and 27.3% from three-point range. The Lakers are treating the G League as a developmental runway, not a demotion. And historically, Bronny has thrived there. Last season with South Bay, he averaged 21.9 points, 5.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.9 steals in 34.2 minutes. Viral video highlights Redick's frustration with Bronny. Bronny's return to the developmental league comes a week after a viral clip showed Redick furiously screaming at him for refusing to shoot when Doncic created an open look. "Bronny, you've got to shoot the expletive ball," Redick shouted after the rookie passed up a clean jumper. Bronny took just 2 shots in 10 minutes that game against the Milwaukee Bucks, signaling a confidence issue Redick believes must change immediately if Bronny is going to survive in the league. Bronny faces heavy scrutiny. Can defense alone keep him in the NBA? Bronny has earned praise for his defensive mindset, but scouts and analysts have questioned whether his size and offensive limitations can translate to meaningful NBA minutes. At 6'2" without elite burst, he will need reliable catch-and-shoot scoring to carve out a role next to star ball handlers. Still, his G League performance showed flashes of the assertive, fast decision player Redick is pleading for. With the Lakers in playoff contention and Redick prioritizing winning, Bronny's path forward will likely depend on how quickly he adapts to his new identity. What's next for Bronny James? Bronny will remain in the G League for extended development while the Lakers continue their push in the Western Conference. If his improved shooting and decision-making carry over, he could return to the NBA rotation later this season. DeAndre Ayton has done a tremendous job of holding down the fort in the Los Angeles Lakers frontcourt to begin the 2025-26 season. Thanks to improved chemistry with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and a more consistent motor, the Arizona product has been a double-double machine as of late. He's finished with 10-plus points and 10-plus rebounds in 5 of his last 8 outings. Still, the Lakers could benefit from adding a complementary big man on the trade market to assist Ayton going forward. On Friday, Sports Illustrated's Blake Silverman listed dynamic Utah Jazz forward Lauri Markkanen as a potential suitor for the Lakers this season. "It's no secret, the Jazz don't have playoff aspirations this year," Silverman stated. Star forward Lauri Markkanen is, by far, Utah's best asset on the trade market that could net them a massive haul comprised of intriguing young players, draft capital, and expiring contracts. The 28-year-old began a massive 4-year, $195.8 million contract extension this season, which ties Markkanen to any acquiring team for 3 more seasons after this year as a potential building block for the future. That means any team would have to be comfortable paying his massive salary through the 2028-29 season, but he could be the final piece for a team looking to compete for a title as early as this season. Potential trade suitors: Detroit Pistons, Portland Trail Blazers, and Lakers. Markkanen would provide the Lakers with a skill set that Ayton doesn't currently possess. For whatever reason, the 28-year-old has flown under the radar as a long-range shooter in pick-and-pop/kickout situations, as he's a 37.2% career three-point shooter at 7'1". Markkanen is similar to Ayton in other offensive categories, though, as the former lottery pick is also a high-level rim runner, a quick decision-maker in the low post, and a formidable lob threat regardless of his pick-and-roll partner. Markkanen is averaging 29.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game this season, shooting 48.5% from the field and 38.8% from deep as a high-usage big man for the 5-10 Jazz. Will the Lakers pull the trigger on a blockbuster trade for Markkanen before the February 5th deadline? Only time will tell.